Now, the game SimplePlanes is definitely a hood classic. It works like this. You can build your own airplane right here. You know, in this editor, you can add your propulsion systems, like this Blade 1000. You add structure to your build, and you make an extremely ugly thing. That's what I've always done, which is why I've always preferred downloading pre-made planes from the internet from people that are much better at this game than I am building planes. Yes, you can even download airliners for this thing, like this 747 that someone made and spent a lot of time making, I guess. But well, this game is now 10 years old. It came out in 2015, and the age is starting to definitely become noticeable on this single-player map that looks a little bit crazy. It's time for SimplePlanes to make an update, and that's what they're planning on. SimplePlanes 2, everybody, which is going to come out in March of next year, with updated graphics, a multiplayer system, but you can even build cars. Maybe they should rename it to Simple Transportation Methods. Catchy. And I honestly can't wait to build my own incredibly stupid looking airplane. And this is where it gets really interesting. SimplePlanes 2 is getting a playtest tomorrow, where you can request access to join in sort of a beta program. And well, they reached out to me saying, hey, do you want to play SimplePlanes 2? Have a look at it? And that's what I will do today. We're getting a glimpse of what the next SimplePlanes looks like now. So let's go ahead and press play. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah. Got good music going on. Get rid of it, please. Why is there someone dancing? Music off. All right, there we go. Now we can go into the build mode or the fly mode. And we've got some goofy ass sound effects. Now this editor right here is relatively similar to the SimplePlanes 1, though I do see some more advanced things like slats, Fowler flaps, and even brakes, like speed brake, and also car option where we can add different. That's kind of cool. But the thing is, here in this playtest version, the demo, this aircraft editor is not necessarily supported yet, so it doesn't work yet. So there we go, all locked. But something we can do is import SimplePlanes 1 planes. So let's go ahead and actually use the very 747 we used earlier in SimplePlanes 2. And as you can see, yeah, this works. Let's go ahead and play it. All right, welcome to SimplePlanes 2, ladies and gentlemen, which obviously now has way better graphics. We have a proper airport with proper airport terminal. Now this is a little bit arcadey for sure. Looks like Roblox a bit. But as you can see, we have a cockpit that in some airplanes actually work as well. Well, this has much improved graphics. It's not a night and day difference. Let's go ahead and just try to fly the 747. Let's go. All right, there we go. The flight controls work just as before. We have poppy lights right here, which are realistic. This runway is a little bit short, and that worries me. Please don't overrun. There seems to be like a racing track here. Let's not crash into it. Yeah, there we go. That hasn't happened. Let's get the landing gear up, which as you can see in the SimplePlanes 1 model looks great. And here we are flying now, and this looks much better. Now, I want to test a few things. What are the crash animations like? Generally, that's what I want to find out. Oh. Ah, and now we're a person. Oh, we've crashed through forest and we've somehow survived this crash. Great, let's go ahead and restart the whole thing. Now, something that will be very fun is that this thing has multiplayer now. Didn't have that before. So what that means is that you might be shot down and stuff. You can do racing. And I think this is a good approach of what they're doing here. I feel like, you know, this is not supposed to be, you know, your next Microsoft Flight Simulator. It should be about creativity and shooting down your friends. Okay, come on. Oh. Good. Let's go ahead and try to land this airplane, but with the landing gear up. I just want to see what happens then. So we can pull some stunts, and actually the physics are really not the worst, you know? All right, there we go. Idle power. And as you can see, we can land now soon here on this relatively short runway. Yeah, looking good. All right, there it is, there it is. Yeah, nice. Okay, that wasn't very spectacular, to be honest. I expected there to be a little bit more sparks here. Let's see if we can take off from here again now. No, we're stuck, isn't it? Great. Maybe it's time to try out some more airplanes. You know what I find very cool about SimplePlanes is that people online, they build add-on aircraft which don't really have a flight model in any other flight sim. For example, Boeing 7207. You know, the Supersonic Boeing airplane. Let's take a look at that one. Wow, that actually looks like a good model. Oh, never mind. All right, so let's go ahead and spawn in here now. And something that's interesting now is that we can spawn AI aircraft. For example, example, a modern fighter. Enemy aggressive yet. Spawn. Okay. I feel like we might be shot down. This is, by the way, what the cockpit now looks like. Wow, this is very interesting because it looks very similar to the Concorde. We even have an engineering panel here. All of this stuff works. You know, people have done pretty good things in this flight sim. Wait, are we being shot down already? We're not even in the air yet. Oh, that's very rude of you. All right, but in order to fly this airplane, we need to turn it on first. So first one on the GPU, I think. There we go. That works. Then turn on the battery. This is obviously very simplified. The fuel pump, bleed, I think, maybe. And then we can turn on the engines. Yeah, that is giving RPM. Very good. Yeah. And now that that is turned on, we have to turn on the hydraulic pumps. Yeah. Most of this doesn't work, but what is this? These are just empty buttons. Okay. Down here, we do have the guide for it, which is nice. And this right here is the engine mode, whatever that does. We can turn on the computer here. Okay. Look at that. Turn on the auto stab, and we normally should be able to put the nose visor down. That doesn't work here now, but let's go ahead and fly this plane in all of its glory. So full power. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. This plane has taken off, and it's very long, and it's very quick. Wow, look at that landing gear retraction on the Supersonic transportation. Now, while that's happening, we can now spawn some fighter jets in. Yeah, look at that. Spawn this. We can even spawn some more things here. Refueling tanker. We can refuel our airplane if we've got a refueling probe. Oh, there it is. It's A400M kind of. Classic fighter. How about this? Uh-oh, let's not crash into the world barrier. Please don't have us crash. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. No. Oh! All right, we've been destroyed because someone shot us down. The Raven or Cougar shot us down. And now we're this. And we have no parachute. This is kind of awkward. We're literally in 5 million pieces. Great. Uh-oh. They're not really giving us time either, are they? Boom. All right, let's try this. A380. Come on, full power. You can do it. Now, this thing does not have a cockpit as such. It really depends on what airplane you model. But as you can see... Oh, no. Oh, we've crashed into a populite. What? I've crashed into a populite. And we're about to crash into this plane here. Oh! Sorry there. Sorry about that. Sorry, we've destroyed you. Now we're stuck. All right, you're good. Let's not crash into the populite again. Nope, that hasn't happened. That's good. Let's go ahead and rotate. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Whoa! Oh, my... Oh, that is in a lot of pieces. That's dangerous. Yeah, I feel like the A380 is a little bit too big here for this airport, but the terminal looks nice, you know. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Stop crashing into things. All right, now, there we go. That is what a takeoff is supposed to look like on the A380. Retracting landing gear. Now, something I would like to do as well is spawn in some more airplanes. For example, civilian, whatever that means. Got a twin prop. Let's go ahead and spawn in a lot of those. Here's like a dirt track for racing. Uh-oh. No, don't destroy me. No, stop crashing. Stupid enemy airspace. Uh-oh, that was close. That is very close. All right, A400M. Let's see what happens in a mid-air collision. Oh, wow, that was... I dodged him. No, don't crash yourself now. Don't pull up. All right. Oh, wow. There we go. Take off. Look at that. Okay, A400M. Take a look at who's faster. Oh, yeah. Okay, what in the hell that was? Great, so we were able to destroy him by that, but we're kind of indestructible. That's kind of cool. I like that. And it comes down. Uh-oh, he stalls. And now we're stalling as well. Oh, no. Oh, I kind of want to know what a server looks like. They are not available. I guess the multiplayer is something you guys will join in tomorrow, I guess. So, SimplePlanes 2. I like how they stay truthful to their whole idea. Looks like funny, the A38 on aircraft carrier. We now have like characters and multiplayer and way better graphic, but it stayed this relatively simplistic, fun game, you know? And that I think is really cool. I can't wait to build my own plane soon when this thing comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.
The special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijutsu Finder, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.